to mention the two people that... That's weird.
The Watch Kid.
So there's this thing on YouTube where you tag someone in some sort of video and they have to respond in some way. I'm really bad at responding. I've now stacked up my tags to 4, so I'm going to fix that right now. I'm going to do it in the order I was tagged in them. So the first one will be the story. Popcorn story or something. We were walking down the street today and I looked up in the sky and I saw this huge glass bubble of orange contortionists, and when they fell and hit the ground, they broke out into song and dance, and then everyone who was standing around immediately became dancing and singing to the musical stylings of Jerry Lee Lewis, famous rock star and singer from the 50s and 60s, and as they parted out, they started eating macaroni and cheese, but as they went to take a bite, they noticed that it strangely smelled like... For this, I'm tagging all 3 Dan planners. You know who you are. This next tag is where I tell you 5 things I can do and 5 things I can't do. I can't back down on a challenge. I can solve a Rubik's Cube 2 different ways. I can't ever finish writing a short story. I can quote pretty much every line in Anchorman. I can't remember to do things if I don't write them down. I can do nail art and sometimes make it kind of professional looking. I can't do something without getting distracted. I can ski, both uphill and downhill. I can't let certain people win arguments. And I can write poetry. The 3 people I'm tagging for this are Hannah, Ruth, and Pascal. Finally is my favorite of the tags. This one's called Pay It Forward, and it's really just if someone does something nice for you, you do something nice for 5 other people. That thing nice is telling them what you like about them. The first person on my list is Aaron. Aaron is actually a friend of mine, and he does book reviews. He's actually really hilarious, but he's also really passionate about reading. Put those 2 together and his reviews are awesome. The second person I'm going to tag is Laura Cuthbert. I met Laura originally because she was in a Dan Brown triad. I actually think I still have saved the first comment she ever responded to me in. She's a really sweet girl and she writes pretty poetry. Nextly is Sama. I met Sama at Playlist Live and she is gorgeous. Seriously, I spend most of the weekend telling her how gorgeous she is. But beyond that, she's a wonderfully interesting and complex person. Nextly is Patska. He's a member of Granny, but he's one of the few members that doesn't actually make videos. Luckily, that has finally changed as he posted his first video today. Patska's a really nice guy and I'm really glad that he joined Granny. The last person I'm going to tag is Erica. I met Erica at Playlist Live, and if I hadn't met her, I probably wouldn't have found her on YouTube. I'm really glad I did, and I've been reading her blogs and watching some of her videos, and she's a really cool person. She reminds me a lot of my sister Kat. The 2 people that tag me in this are Mark from the Tea Project and Million Miles an Hour. Both of them are really awesome, and you should go check them out. So that's it, all my tags. Now quit tagging me in things.